The message I got today is not going to sound pretty for a lot of people, but it has to be said. In relation to the death of Charlie Kirk, there's a lot of people out there acting like it's a win for liberal rights and that they did a good job by assassinating a Trumper. Have you not recognized that everything that the people in blue agree with is the very things that go against the word of God? Abortions, told you thou shalt not kill, but yet here you are doing it. LGBTQ liberation, or said laying up with somebody of the same sex is an abomination in his eyes. Welfare and government assistance, or told you that you should take care of your poor, the widows and the children. He didn't tell you to turn that over to Caesar. He told you to render unto Caesar what is for Caesar. Yeah, that too does go against the will of God. I didn't come here to judge. I come here to stand on the word. Set some things straight for those who truly believe in the Lord. Because some of y'all are still straddling the fence and ain't picked a side. Lord said that I could do something with you if you're far to the left, or I could do something with you if you're far to the right. I cannot do anything with you if you're just standing still looking lukewarm and ain't made your mind up on which way you trying to go. And there is spilled blood on both sides of this coin in this situation. Yes, the red people emancipated the slaves back in the day, still try to uphold to some type of degree of the law. And yet they use the laws for their advantage to manipulate the people in the land so the rich can continue to stay rich. But for the most part, and what I seen growing up in this world is that them blue people will allow you to stay comfortable in the sin and the poverty that you have been born into or you are living in currently. To create comfort in a place where you're not supposed to be comfortable. And that's why we are so heavy government right now. To retrieve back some level of freedom from the system in which we were all indoctrinated in. And yet you still think the voting matters when God is calling you to action. There's a season where God told Moses to speak to the right, where your vote actually did matter to some degree because they didn't have the systems in place to rig it. And then there was a season where God told Moses to strike the rock, where you have to put your foot down about something, where your civil rights acts came into play. There were people that were doing the demonstration, and there was a whole bunch of Robert Freemans at the house watching the demonstration. I want to talk history. Keep in mind, during that whole assassination era over there in the 70s and 60s and stuff, you had Kennedy, who was a Catholic, Martin Luther King, who was representing the black Christians, Malcolm X, who was representing the Muslims. Y'all think it was just something that they was just trying to assassinate leaders and stuff like that and kept it simple. They was trying to assassinate your religious beliefs. Always been an attack on your hope, on your faith. As long as they can keep you discouraged, comfortable, you're willing to accept anything that comes your way. The economy is not just red and blue. Those are just different access points in order to get to the white. Do you understand what I'm saying? You put your faith in the one and true living God. And your steps would already be ordered like he said it over there at Psalms 23. I've said this before. Politics is nothing more than warfare that's going on with the people in the land. You want to solve what's out there? Start with what's in here.